My name is Judy B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, so I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I'm in the grade kindergarten. Only it's the afternoon kind. My teacher's name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs. and that's all. Mrs. says that over the summer we're supposed to be reading lots of books on account of we want to keep our brains sharp as a tack. Only I don't even know where teachers come up with this stuff. So I have a book recommendation for you. A recommendation is when I tell you stuff about my favorite book and then you have to like it too. So my favorite book in the whole wide world is Judy B. Jones is a Beauty Shop Guy. In that book, I get to change my name to Pinky Gladys Gutsman, and I get to work in a real, actual beauty shop. Only when you work in a beauty shop, you have to have years and years and years of practice. Only then something terrible happened, and oh no, sprigs! If you want to see how my sprigs turned out, you're just going to have to read the book. Judy B. Jones is a Beauty Shop Guy. Only, don't be a dumb bunny. You should read all of my Judy B. Jones books this summer. And that is the end of my book recommendation for you.
Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Sunland, and not only am I here with one of my favorite reading buddies, Rex, but I also chose some of my favorite reading books for you. One of my favorite chapter books is Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web has great vocabulary and it tells a great story about a really fun little girl. A favorite picture book that I have is No David. We know that David likes to get in trouble a little bit like this guy right here, but in the end, he's always loved. I also have a comic book that I really like called Calvin and Hobbes. Calvin has a great imagination and likes to play practical jokes on people. And of course, my reading wouldn't be complete without my collection of Henry and Mudge books, just like my friend Rex. Have fun reading all summer, everybody.
Hi boys and girls, my name is Mrs. Farrell and I am the school counselor at Minerva Elementary School. I have been asked to share one of my favorite stories. I teach character education lessons here at school and do a lot of anti-bully lessons also. And one of my stories that I like to share with kids is called Ferdinand the Bull. Ferdinand the Bull is a story of a little bull, a very peaceful little bull, who spends most of his days in the pasture just smelling the flowers and being very kind and very caring. But some of the other little bulls don't act like that, and they like to push and shove and do all those other types of things. But Ferdinand's very happy to not be like them and be himself, because that's the kind of person he is. Well, later in the story, through some circumstances, he is asked to go to a bullfight in Madrid. And in that bullfight, some very nasty things are done to him, and he is expected to fight and be nasty back. But Ferdinand doesn't want to. He wants to be kind and caring and peaceful, and even though everybody wants him to act that way, he doesn't. And he stays the kind and caring bull that he is. So this story has a lesson behind it, that whatever we are, whatever kind of person we are, we need to be true to ourselves and not listen to what others want us to do, and to be kind and caring always. Have a great day.
Hi kids! Congratulations! Today is your day! You're off to great places! You're off and away!
You can read with a fox or read in a box. Why should they put you in the zoo? What good are you? What can you do? You can read in a zoo.
Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good.
You can read in the car as you go far.
And you will succeed? Yes, you will indeed! 98.75% guaranteed!
Read, read, read!
Okay, boys and girls, I'm here to talk to you about reading books this summer. If you read pirate books, you can truly imagine you are a pirate. Unless you're Mrs. Jones, because she's really a pirate. But some good books to read would be Edward and the Pirates, one of my favorite. And this one you're all gonna love, Pirates Love Underpants. There's all kinds of pirate books. So, have fun this summer and keep on reading.
Boys and girls, I love reading, and it was really hard for me to decide which book is my favorite book. So when I got to thinking about it, I thought, you know what? I have read Harry Potter at least 7 times. This Sorcerer's Stone book is one of my favorites. And the reason I've read it so many times is because I love the fact that I can use my imagination and I can go on all the adventures with Harry. I can't wait to hear about your adventures when you read your books.
Hi boys and girls, if you're looking for a great book to read this summer, read Matilda. It's by Roald Dahl, the same author that wrote James and the Giant Peach and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. In this book you'll get to read about a girl with magic powers, an evil principal, Miss Trunchbull, and the best teacher ever, Miss Honey. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.
Hi everybody, I want to tell you about one of my favorite books, and that's the series, The Adventures of Captain Underpants. One of the reasons I love Captain Underpants is because it's very unique. It's a combination of a chapter book and also a graphic novel, so I really like the pictures and reading through the chapters. I also would like to think I have a good sense of humor, and Captain Underpants makes me laugh. So many silly stories, so many silly characters. I found myself giggling and laughing out loud through each of the books I read of Captain Underpants. Also, being a principal for a career choice, I know I want to be nothing like Principal Krupp from the story Captain Underpants. And if you've read these stories, you'll know why he is not a very nice principal. So boys and girls, I encourage you to read all summer. And who knows, if we log enough minutes and read enough books, maybe Captain Underpants will make an appearance at Minerva Elementary School.
Hi boys and girls. I want to tell you I am so proud of all of the minutes that you have been logging for Read-A-Palooza. You are doing such a great job, and we want to keep logging those minutes over the summer. And I know you can do it, and I want to help you with that. Here's how we're going to do it. Are you on YouTube? I think that you are. I know most of you are. Did you know Minerva Elementary has a channel? I want you to follow us, and here's the reason why. I'm going to read you a bedtime story every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on YouTube on the Minerva Elementary channel. And I'm going to read these stories to you, 1 or 2 stories, and then you can log your minutes on Read-A-Palooza because we'll be reading together. Won't that be fun? I want to share with you one of my very special poems to get us started. Have you heard of this one? I Cannot Go to School Today by Shel Silverstein. It's a good one. And you know what? You can log your minutes for this as well. Let's get started, should we? I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet. Is your mouth wet? My throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. I think this is my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more. That's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut. My eyes are blue. It might be the Instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. Oh, my back is wretched. My ankles sprain. My appendix pains each time it rains. My toes are cold. My toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff. My voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair's falling out. My elbow's bent. My spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk. I cannot hear. There's a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail and my heart is... What? What is that you say? It can't be. Today is the last day of school? That's awesome. I can't wait for summer break. And I'm going to have so much fun. And I hope you have so much fun on your summer break. And I want you to join me every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on YouTube on the MES channel. See you soon.